Hey, Baddie, Baddie.
You want this makeup, this seductive makeup look where it looks like you're staring into their soul? I got you. But it's a long video, so if you ain't here for it, you can keep scrolling. Because it's okay, because I'm going to tell you how to do it step by step by step. Starting with primer all the way to the finishing touches. First step before any type of makeup is skincare. Make sure that your skincare is to the T, whether it's just a regular cleanser and some moisturizer and sunscreen. You gotta have some good skincare. Now we're gonna go to primer. Now when it comes to primer, it really depends on your skin. If you have more oily skin, you're gonna wanna lean to a primer that is more for oil control. Or if you have dry skin, you're probably gonna wanna use a hydrating primer. Like myself, I use the Fenty hydrating primer, or even a grippy hydrating powder to get that tacky look for your makeup. I'm doing a mix of both. I already did the Fenty, so I'm gonna also put on some of this hydrating e.l.f. primer. When it comes to this grippy primer, you want to rub it in, but not rub it in too much like you would do your moisturizer, because you want that tackiness. Now this also depends on your preference. If you want a full coverage super stay, I'm going with super stay, or if you want a light to medium coverage, you can always use a skin tint. But this is the baddie look, so we're doing full glam, you guys. So we're going to be using the super stay Maybelline 30 hour. I just put a squeeze of some on my hand, and then I'm just going to brush it on my face. Like here, a little here, a little there. Here. Now, if you do have like a lot of dark spots on your face, I would also advise to color correct using a simple concealer that matches your skin tone before you apply your foundation. Me, I don't really have a lot of discoloration on my face that much, so I'm just gonna go ahead and just throw in with the foundation. As a total beginner, I always recommend a beauty blender, because when using a blender, it's easy. It does pick up the makeup just a little bit, but honestly, it's perfectly fine. And you're not gonna have to, when using a blender, you're definitely not gonna have to worry about your makeup looking patchy or like any streaks or anything like that. So I just dampened this beauty blender a little bit, and now I'm just blending literally everything out. Also, make sure you make it like you blend it down to your neck as well. And when it comes to foundation, don't put anything in the eye area, because that's where our concealer and color corrector is going to go if you have like dark eyes like me, because I'm going to also put in a color corrector there, because we're already going to be putting makeup there, so we don't want a lot of layers that can lead to creasing. You don't need a lot of color corrector. I'm going in with just a little bit, because to blend out to like, well, not blend out, cancel out the darkness under my eyes. And I blended it out. Look guys, it doesn't even look like I have dark eyes anymore. Now we're gonna go in with a concealer. I'm going in with the e.l.f. Camo Matte Concealer. I'm just gonna go in with it like this, like this, like this, from here, and here. That is how we're gonna do it. I'm not gonna contour. I don't really feel the need to contour, you know, to each his own when it comes to that. So I'm just gonna go ahead and blend out this concealer. Also, when you do your makeup like this, you kind of get a reverse contour by using your concealer instead of just contouring your face, because you can already see like the contour that naturally came just by using concealer. And I also like to go in like over my entire lid with the concealer. I just really like the look it gives my eyes, more of a snatched look when I do the concealer all over. Now the important thing is adding a loose setting powder to seal all that in. Make sure your makeup is blended out, no creases, because if you apply your makeup while there's any creases, it's just gonna set the creases in. And so we're just gonna go ahead and start applying. I'm applying the Fenty Loose Instant Setting Powder. I believe this is in Banana. And you see how that instantly brightens up my eye. You don't need a lot either. This stuff goes a long way. And I'm just applying this literally everywhere that I put my concealer. Also, when it comes to like my smile lines, because I have smile lines, I do like this. And then I blend out anything that's probably gonna set in my creases. I'm going in with a Maybelline Fit Me pressed powder. Is this the right one? One second. And yeah, this is the one. And shade Mocha. Go like that. and just apply it like that. And it's barely like, yeah, you can see it up close, but who's supposed to be in your face? Like, nobody's gonna be in your face like that. After I did the loose powder, I'm also going in with a pressed powder under the eye. And that's why you're not supposed to put that foundation when you're first applying it all the way up to your eye, because you're already gonna be putting like a lot of layers under your eye. Well, at least I am. Right now it's giving ghost, so we're gonna need to add some warmth to the face, going in with the Juvia's Place bronzer, going with this shade, and we're just gonna like add that around the forehead right there. You see, like, look, it's already like adding warmth back to the face, like a little dimension. I'm gonna go ahead and go in with 2 setting sprays. One setting spray is for hydration, the other is for setting everything in. So I'm just gonna go with the hydrating, is this it? Which one is it? Sorry, one second. Going with the Dewy Coconut Hydrating Setting Spray. Just do a little bit of that. Just a little bit. Go ahead and fan it. Fan it, fan it, fan it. After that, I'm going to go in with the Morphe Life Proof Continuous Setting Spray. They say this is like one size, but without the eye burning, so. And it feels like, it literally feels like nothing. So I sometimes accidentally over drench my face with this stuff because it feels like there's nothing coming on, which is great. It's a nice feeling. We're still looking pretty dead. So we're going to add some more things. So we're going to add a beauty mark. I love adding a beauty mark right here, to each its own, of course. We're not done yet. Then I do also want to add liner, lashes, also maybe a pop of color in the eye. And just one second. I have hooded eyes, so this is not the channel for me to show you how I'm gonna apply this eyeliner, because honestly I kind of suck at it. So just one moment. I like a cat eye, like a seductive eye. So right now I'm just going in with my waterline with a black liner, the Wet n Wild. See, we're already getting the cat eye look just from the liner. Look, I'm already looking seductive, but we haven't even added the lashes yet, and we haven't even done a lip or the highlight. These finishes touches does matter, you guys. When it comes to lashes, I like to use the lash liner glue because I hate using lash liner, like eyelash glue. To me, I just never do good with that, so I just use the eyelash liner glue. You literally put it on just like liner and then stick the eyelash on. Voila, it's giving seductive. Gonna go to the next eye. And when it comes to looking at doing eyelashes, you're supposed to look down and apply from the middle, okay? Yeah, we're ready. Look, the eyes are looking great. So now it's time for the lips. Honestly, no dark, no brown is good enough for me. So I usually just use like a black. One second. I will use a black. And then I just smudge, like, you know, do that a little bit. Smudge it out. Add a gloss. This is the Fenty Beauty lip gloss in the color Idolize You. All right, now that we've done that, highlighter. Look, I just added a little bit more bronzer at the top to add a little bit more dimension between my brow bone and my eyes. But other than that, isn't it giving Baddie? Yeah, I know it is. Go ahead. Let me know if you have any questions. And yeah, Baddify yourself. Have a great day.